But all right, our next segment, the big news. Starship.
Oh.
Holy fuck! You should have gotten up, and you need to watch one.
I was tired.
I contemplated going down to this.
So I went to bed at 1. I woke up at 9 o'clock. I got a full 8 hours. I felt great. Because I woke up, I was like, man, what time is it? I feel pretty good right now. I looked like, 9. That's why I got a full 8 hours. Because I woke up and I was like, it still felt kind of dark in my room. I guess because getting dark later, or the sun is rising later, and so I'm just not used to the time of day. Because I get up usually before the sun comes up every day, except for like the weekends. I woke up, I was like, man, it still feels kind of dark in my room. What time is it? 9 o'clock. Holy cow!
Oh wow, the fire's out.
Yeah, at least you can still see the smoke.
Oh yeah, I can't see that. It's hard for me to see that far.
Yeah, but no, I can't believe full 8 hours. Felt good. And then I saw your snap about of the landing. Yeah.
Oh my god! I was watching the countdown, and I realized you hit T-minus 2, and I was like, oh, I'm not recording. Oh well, and then it went up, and I was just like, all right, you're just like, come on. We always just I don't have a nickname for him, Mr. Clean. One of my old coworkers who now works at a different branch. Mm-hmm. We were when we watched the first one together, we're like, "Go, you big bitch, go!"
Oh yeah.
So that's all I'm thinking in my head. It's like, go, because it's early in the morning. I don't want to be.
Oh yeah. Do we bring that sign with us?
Oh, well, they haven't been able to see it, so. And there aren't any words off the table. It's just names.
Yeah. No words are off the table. It's just names.
That's just a remnant of the before times.
Yes.
Slut, damn, hell, bastard.
Because you only allowed a select few words, and those were the ones.
Yeah. And I got really freaking tired of editing, so I was like, whatever.
Because I remember I wanted ass to be on there.
Yeah.
And then you wouldn't let me have ass or bitch. So then we came to a compromise of slut.
We're going to have...
And I was like, well, if we got to have slut, we got to have bastard, because that's the male equivalent.
Right. Sure.
Sure.
Yeah. Where did we ever land on whore? I don't remember if we ever... I'm determined now to just say all the swears at this point.
All of them. Well, yeah, you dropped the F-bomb in this already.
Oh, that's normal.
Multiple times.
That's normal. Well, yeah, but I don't know. Did we say shit yet? Okay, we have now, but I couldn't remember if we...
I couldn't remember if you allowed shit.
No, we didn't back in the day, but I couldn't remember if we said shit today.
Oh, probably not.
Well, we have 3 times now, but... Anyway, so focus back. So, I was finally excited. It was launching on a weekend again. It hadn't done that since IFT 2. And so finally it was on a Sunday, and I'm like, I don't have to worry about going to work. Only problem was I had to volunteer last night.
Oh yeah.
So I'm like, fuck. So I didn't get home till after 10:30. So I didn't get to bed till 11:30. And then I slept most of the night, but then about 6 o'clock, I don't know, something woke me up, and
you couldn't fall back to sleep.
I couldn't fall back to sleep because I'm freaking getting excited. It's about 6:30 rolled around, and I'm like, all right. So I turned on the stove light in the kitchen because I didn't want a lot of light. I was getting everything set up. At some point, Twitter logged out on this computer, so I was fighting with it to get me logged in. It's like, we don't like your email. I'm like, what do you mean you don't like my freaking email?
Yeah.
I was pissed. So it I finally got in, and so then I had my iPad. I had Everyday Astronaut stream going, which is basically he's got cameras there, and then his own, and then he's also had the SpaceX stream going. Mm-hmm. And then I had the SpaceX stream going on the this is why it's I like to have it at home, because it's I don't like listening to the SpaceX stream. I like to hear what his commentary is, because he'll also then listen to the SpaceX stream too.
Mm-hmm.
So I get both going.
Yeah.
And so it's like when it's at work, it's like I gotta pick one or the other. And it's like, oh. They didn't lose communication once.
Oh.
I was like last time that it cut out forever while it was up. It like basically got Starship got up there, and then they lost communication until basically right as it started to re-enter.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then I think it cut out right before the ground last time. But no, so the big thing anyways, we're all just I still don't know. Nobody's really quite sure what pushed the FAA to say, "Oh, get the shit done before the end of," because it wasn't supposed to launch the end of November, beginning of December, because that was how long the FAA was going to sit on their asses.
Oh yeah.
And then beginning of then in the last few weeks, SpaceX is doing a lot of activity, getting ready to launch soon. We're like, what do you mean getting ready to launch soon? And they're like, the 13th, pending regulatory approval. I'm like, yeah, pending regulatory approval. You're not gonna get fucking approval till November. And then so we're all so then they're fully stacked yesterday, and we're just like, it was Friday. I'm just like, what are they doing? What is going on? And then the FAA yesterday afternoon was just like, yeah, sure, here you go. Here's your launch license. And I'm like, huh? So I'm like, okay. I'm like, well, maybe, knowing my luck, there'll be boats in the way or some bullshit tomorrow. Apparently there was a delay at the beginning, because Scott Manley was on Twitter. He's like, oh, they might miss the launch window or whatever. It's getting close to the end there. Something I saw somebody point out, other than the first launch, they haven't had a scrub.
Oh yeah?
It has gone in the first launch window. And I'm like, that's impressive for this thing was built out in tents originally. Out and just, it's just sheet metal welded together.
So did it pass all their tests they needed?
Yeah. The only thing, there were two issues I noticed. I didn't notice the first one until Everyday Astronaut pointed it out. So when the booster was coming back, there's a bit of the raceway. So it's like it's a cladding that covers the wires and some. I think it's just wires. It looked like it got blown off, and there was actually fire coming out of that spot as it was landing.
Yeah, I saw fire. Yeah.
Coming out of the side, which you didn't really think about it at the time.
Well, I saw the fire. I thought it was a concern, but you didn't talk about it. So I was like, oh, maybe it's not a big deal.
I wasn't paying attention. There was so much going. Because
I saw your Snapchat and I was like, oh shit, it's on fire. And then I was like, but he's not talking about it. Maybe it's not a big deal. I don't know.
So if it's coming from the engines, it's fine. But the
side.
No,
it was on the side.
Yeah, see, nobody really noticed because even
I noticed, but you didn't say anything, so I thought it wasn't a big deal.
That's because you don't get caught up in the excitement as much as I do. You weren't screaming from go.
Yeah, it's true. You were screaming go. I had to turn you down. I was like, shit, people still sleeping.
Well, I did get kind of excited. It was like 7:30. I'm like, go! Like, oh my god, no way. I was tapping on my end tip, like, come on, because you're just watching this thing just. I've watched the videos back. That fucking booster was hauling ass. And I'm just like, how the fuck did they slow that thing down? Yeah. The thing is, no engine problems this time.
Oh yeah.
So the last time, they had a few. I think there was one engine failure right after liftoff, or right before liftoff, and then one exploded as the booster was trying to land. No engine problems whatsoever. Everything, it was perfect. I was like, the fuck. I was like, this is what 4 extra months worth of prep time gets you. Actually, I don't even want to call it that. It's more like 2 weeks, because to be honest, they didn't have the chopsticks ready until a few weeks ago.
Oh yeah.
So, whether it would have gone up in August is as Elon has said it was going to, I don't think so. I think this is probably maybe they just didn't work as fast as since they wasn't going to be till November, so that they slowed down, but they still worked day and night.
So what's the next step now?
The same thing.
They're gonna just do it again?
Yep.
Oh.
Because they have to get the heat shield down. Because the heat shield, this is the other thing I noticed. So other than the raceway exploding, which we'll have to figure out how to fix that, which I'm sure isn't that complicated of a thing. The second thing is they still have to get the heat shield fixed. Because there was a little bit of burn through on the back flaps.
Oh, yeah?
A very small amount. But it was basically, the ship was, we didn't know it at the time, that it was reaching the end of maximum aerodynamic pressure, because it reached through max heating. But that's not the hard part. The hard part is when it hits maximum aerodynamic pressure, because now that air is hot.
Is that what they call max Q?
Yeah, this is max Q again, because it's landing, and that's where that plasma really turns into a freaking plasma cutter and tries to cut its way through things. And the back flaps had a very, very small amount of bleed through. Like I saw some light and went, uh-oh, that's not good. But it landed within, like, very close to where, like, I don't know how close. I don't think anybody's heard yet. But it landed very close to where it's supposed to. They had a buoy out there that caught it. That caught the video of it sitting in the water, and then it blew up.
Oh, it blew up?
Well, yeah, because the engines turned off, and then it fell over. There's nothing keeping it upright, and it blew up.
Was it designed? They knew that was going to happen?
Yeah. I mean, it's still filled with fuel.
Well, I didn't know if the whole purpose of this was to reuse it.
Oh, well, not... Yeah, well,
because don't they want to eventually reuse it?
Yeah, but it's not going to land in water.
Oh.
It's not supposed to land in water.
Oh, they just told it to land in water for safety.
Well, yeah, they also... They said, we'll figure out the heat shield, then we'll... Because they're going to catch it with a tower, too. Tim Dodd, that's the everyday astronaut. So Tim was pointing out that it takes 3 full orbits before it can get lined back up with the tower to come and land. But the big issue is it can't just land over the ocean or, it take off over the ocean like the booster. So they have to make sure it's not going to, fall apart and scatter parts all over populated areas. Because the shuttle had the same problem.
Yeah.
When it came into land, if it failed, it left debris everywhere. Yeah. And it did do that which was that? Just Columbia? No. Yeah, Columbia. When Columbia burned up. But see, that was one of the things Elon's learned from Columbia. He didn't build the fucker out of aluminum. He built it out of stainless steel. And so they were doing some tests because they took some of the heat tiles and they covered it in aluminum because aluminum melts at the same temperature that the stainless steel loses its structural integrity.
Oh yeah.
So if the aluminum melts, we've got a problem. It looks great. There were still some sparks, but that's fine. Anything that isn't perfectly smooth is gonna get singed a little bit. But other than those two things, it was flawless. It's like they've done it 100 times. I thought the booster, it was coming at this weird ass angle in the video. And I'm sure you heard me going like, that doesn't look right. Yeah. But apparently that's norm. That's gonna be the norm.
Oh yeah.
Because it's crazy. So the booster comes in, it does its big burn, and then it just shimmies its way to the tower.
Oh yeah.
If you watched in the video, and they were showing. So as it's coming into land, its shock cones are blowing clouds out, and you can see the pressure waves as it's coming to land through the clouds.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God. We should watch Scott Manley's video. He just posted after this. Oh my God, that was the coolest shit I think I've ever seen. And my whole I don't know, maybe not. It's fucking close to the coolest shit I've ever seen. I thought about going. I was just like 12 hours.
The national parks hold a special place right now.
Yeah. You gotta watch one live, and then I think.
Watch one live.
Yeah,
They're
sure.
in Houston?
No. They're at the very.
Galveston?
They're at the very tip of Texas.
Is it Galveston?
Oh no!
Oh, you mean like Mexico or what?
Yes. When I say the tip, I mean the tip.
Oh.
Here's the production site.
You, sir, have a problem.
What?
You, sir, have a problem.
What do you mean?
Within seconds of zooming out, you were like, I can't even do it. That was impressive. You zoomed out, and within minutes, we're just like, here it is. Just like within... That was impressive.
I may spend a bit too much.
That was impressive.
I may spend a bit too much time on Google Maps at work.
That was impressive.
The only reason why I was able to do it is because I had just done it the other day at work.
That was impressive.
Yeah.
Like, you zoomed in to the parking lot. I wish we had that on stream. Within, like, 10 seconds, you zoomed out from, like, our current street view location on Google Maps, zoomed completely out, and then your mouse didn't even move. You picked a spot. Your mouse didn't even move. You moved your mouse down here, and then just zoomed in, zoom, and didn't even really readjust all. That's what I was so impressed by. From a fully zoomed out map, just like, yeah, it's about right here. And then kept zooming until we're looking at the freaking parking lot. I was like, what? That was impressive.
I did that. So I made a bet with one of my coworkers one day. I turned off all the labels. And they're like, I'm like, I can find my parents' house. They're like, no fucking way. Within like, I think within like a minute.
I've never tried that. How do we turn off labels?
Oh, I don't like to turn them off, but I don't have. I think I had to do it in Google Earth because Google Maps refuses to. Oh, they freaking updated Google Earth. They added time travel mode to base Google Earth now.
Oh, did they?
Yes, it doesn't have all of the same stuff that Pro has. But they got a good amount of stuff.
Alright, so how do you turn off labels?
Oh, here.
Is it just L?
What the hell? Okay. Alright. Oh, good lord. Good lord, this is annoying.
I've never tried that, actually. You spend a lot of time... I don't even know how close I can get.
Yeah, I do it all based off landmarks. I have to.
But how much mouse movement am I allowed?
Oh, you can do all kinds of mouse movement.
Oh, I thought you meant you just picked a spot and just zoomed in and didn't touch it at all.
Oh, I can get pretty fucking close.
Well, I mean, I know I can get close.
Oh, I can do it right now because yeah. So I have to move because I have to wait.
So I'd have to move a little bit.
There we go.
But you had to move, yeah.
Yeah. So I had quite a bit of mouse movement. Let me. How the frick? View, show grid lines, layers, tools, measurement, settings. I went to settings, but it doesn't. I was able to do it at work one day. Whatever. Here's layers. Exploration clean. There we go.
Shit. Alright, I know I can do it. But there may be a bit of mouse movement.
That's fine.
So, first thing I'm going to look for is this right here. Is, I believe, the Missouri. This line. I'm going to guess... Oh. And this is at the Platte. Right here. Alright, so this is, pretty sure this is the Missouri. Oh, these are several lakes. What is this?
Nebraska City.
This is Nebraska City or Omaha.
It's Nebraska City.
The Nebraska City, so it's going to be further west.
Pretty confident. That or too far north. We're too far north, I think.
Are we too far north? Okay.
Yeah. Or maybe too far south. Sorry. Oh, no, I see Omaha.
I think we are south. Yeah,
I see Omaha and Lincoln already.
Yeah. So it's this.
Huh? That doesn't seem right. No, maybe that has to be. That's it. Yeah.
This is the border.
Yeah, they just look smaller.
This is Omaha.
I'm not used to this. They've updated the map.
This is Omaha. This
map's a little. Oh
Lincoln.
yeah, I already.
Yeah. This is Lincoln. All right. Well, it's home stretch now. All right. So this is
So the problem now is
this is I-80.
I've had enough time to study the map.
What?
Well, no, I'm watching you do it. I've had enough time to study the map.
I'm gonna bet mile over, about right here. No, I'm off. 27th. I'm going to go over.
Why don't you just orientate it with north?
Well, I'm trying to do it. That's further.
That's it.
There it is. I don't know. Do we have the timer? I don't know how long.
No, I did not have the timer.
It took a few minutes, but I found it.
So, all right. So the problem now is I've seen the map enough. Yeah. All right, but so
what we could.
But the
I
thing.
was gonna say we zoom into a random spot and then. No, but you could easily zoom out though.
So the thing was, I was already when you were out here.
Yeah.
And you were like pointing out things. I was like, okay, here's this Platte. This is Niobrara leading to Missouri.
Yeah.
And so I can literally see Omaha. There's Lincoln. And
yeah, because then once you find Lincoln, it's home stretch.
I did that really fucking fast. Holy shit!
But you already found Lincoln, and so you know about how many blocks to go.
No, I based it off Branched Oak.
You base it. Oh, okay. Because I base it off of about how many blocks to go.
I based it off Branched Oak, and then I look for because I have the tree pattern memorized.
Oh, do you?
Next to my parents' house, so.
Oh.
Yeah, I have this memorized. That's why I'm able to find it. That's why, once I know, and then I know my parents' house on this view is a golden brown compared to everything else.
Well, that's the way my parents is too. You can tell the square.
Anyways, so they have it now, so we can turn back time.
Yeah.
Green.
Oh, we can go back to. I was looking at this the other day. I was looking at the airport the other day.
1985 sucks. The best is 93.
Yeah, well, sometime it was this one. Because I was looking at how much, because they built a new hangar last year. They finished the new hangar. It's right here. Well, no, actually, it's further now. This is old. And so I was just going through and just looking at all the stuff that they've been adding. Also, it's even further south. Because, so this parking lot is gone now. It's now, this half, up to about here, is the new hangar. And then this grass is all parking lot now. Let's see if they show it. So you can see them starting construction.
Yeah. They haven't updated. They haven't updated our area.
Oh yeah, you can see the parking lot though.
Yeah.
So so this is all parking lot now, and then this they went up to so this road is still there. They went right up to the road. So they took out that whole parking lot, and then they readjusted this. This is turned into adjusted parking lot. because of the size of the building. And then they added. They moved the plane. The plane is now down here.
Oh yeah.
There used to be a plane there. So now, you can't see it.
They might not have moved it yet.
Yeah. And then they built a new paint hanger too. I don't know when that was added.
No, yeah. So, So it's not. So yeah, I was playing. I wish they had data from clear data in the 80s, but they don't.
When was it first clear?
93.
Up to a point. Oh, it's only half.
Only certain parts. It also just doesn't load. If you change it to 94, then back to 93, it loads stuff in. Oh, maybe not. Maybe they just didn't have a satellite image of that. No, but what I was...
Man, when did they all... There's a whole bunch of stuff on the west side. The engine shop's over there.
Our uncle works there.
Yeah. I don't know if he started... if he started because I was working there, or what got him interested.
We can ask him.
Because he started about a year after I did.
We can ask him in a month.
Ask him in a month. If he got inspired to work there because I was working there.
Well, anyways, I still can't believe you were just like, the fuck?
All right. From the airport. No, labels off.
Well, also my stuck in 19 freaking...
Yes.
3. Oh, go to clean. You're still in clean.
Clean, yes. All right.
From the airport?
I'll give you 2003. You have 2003. From the airport.
We're in 2028. Okay.
No, not your parents. The SpaceX.
Oh.
That is impressive.
It's a little harder without labels because like I said, I literally just did it. Oh, here. There's Boca Chica Village. I gotta find the highway. That's what I'm looking for. That's... Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
And there's the launch site.
Too much time, my friend. Too much time.
Like I said, though, I was literally just looking at it this week, though.
I will say, it does help that you have this massive bay, or whatever this is.
Yeah.
What is it? Is it called a bay?
I don't know what it... I don't know quite what it's called.
But
probably an estuary.
That does help because it's literally visible from space, and then you can just see this. Oh, it's like, oh, I know this area.
Yeah.
And then wherever.
Well, I can also see the Rio Grande.
Yeah.
Luckily, see, America has nice natural borders between states.
Well, it helps.
So it's quite nice to find.
It helps when, things like rivers follow green. Like, I don't know. That was one of the things I noticed when I was a kid. Like, just driving out here, the trees follow the rivers.
Yeah.
There's all the barren spots. There's no river there. That's turned into farmland. All the trees follow the rivers.
There's Navy Pier.
Yeah.
How the fuck did I find that so quickly? But I guess there's not a lot of piers, so.
All right. Done?
I believe so. Anyways, I'd like to thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. New podcasts every Friday till 200, and good night.